Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whoever is joining our webinar today. My name is Aistė Ramanauskaitė, and I'm super excited to open and host this webinar of UCARE for You series. This is an amazing event happening online on a regular basis, bringing all of the most important people in the management of urticaria: physicians, patients, researchers, and the patient organizations. Today, our webinar is delving a little bit deeper into swelling and itches. Actually, this is something that most of us actually already know or has experienced in our lifetimes. 1 out of 5 patients has experienced or will experience at any point in their life an acute urticaria, which can be expressed with wheals and or angioedema. In fact, later on, for 8% of people, this tends to develop into chronic spontaneous urticaria. But these symptoms that we're discussing today, swellings, and especially the itch, are very common symptoms in the field of urticaria, sometimes confusing even for the healthcare professionals. So how do we know, is it actually urticaria? Today, we are solving all the questions and answering all of your questions. We'll talk a little bit what exactly urticaria is, how it presents itself, how can we know what type of urticaria do you have, and when to get help and where to have it, where to find an appropriate care for urticaria patients. Moreover, we are discussing a little bit more how other health conditions may have influence on your urticaria, how it may impact the development of your disease, and what additional tests you should look out for. What should you do and how you should take care of yourself. And last but not least, we will discuss on the patient journey, how the best to have the most efficient way and to find your way towards diagnosis. And I'm extremely thrilled to have today a great panelist with me together on board. We gathered the specialists around the globe today to one table to discuss a little bit more on urticaria. So I'm very happy to introduce my dear colleague and expert on angioedema and urticaria, Mrs. Carolina Vera Ayala from Germany, from Berlin. I'm also very thrilled to have on board today our beloved professor, Özge Sevil Bakay, joining us directly from Turkey, and the voice, global voice of the patient, who you definitely know already. It's the Kristen Willard from GAAPP organization that you'll get to know right away more about. And it's so exciting how these webinars are managing to connect the world. Today, we are meeting here together at one place from 33 countries and having more than 106 participants willing to deepen their knowledge and to perfect the management of urticaria. I'm very happy and very glad that you dedicate your time for us today. And since you're already here, since you decided on it, I would very much like you to use your time to the fullest. Please feel free to ask all of your questions in the question box on the Zoom field. Put all of your thoughts, all of your comments, get involved and engage in the discussion with our panelists. I'll be making sure that all of your questions will be discussed, will be touched upon, and will bring you the knowledge you're so eager to get. And please be sure to grab your phone, scan this QR code, and connect with us on the social media. Tag us, make pictures, ask questions of the panelists, get engaged and get this discussion going further on. Regardless what we discussed today, keep it going and keep it alive. We're super excited to connect you here today during the webinar and later on our social media. At the end of the webinar, we are always striving for the improvement, and we would very much like you to fill out the questionnaire and the survey and help us improve a little bit more to bring you the knowledge you need to manage your urticaria better. So I'm here today to assist you, to assist our panelists, and to hopefully have an amazing time today with all of you today. And without further ado,